Today, we will be discussing what to do with your home following an absolute divorce when you have children. When you have children, you have different options available to you following a divorce. One of the options is use and possession. Use and possession is where one partner who has custody of the children can stay in the home for up to 3 years unless agreed upon otherwise. What does that mean? That means if you have shared custody of your child and you seek use and possession and you have a use and possession award, the court can allow you to stay in that home for up to 3 years following the entry of a judgment of absolute divorce. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that the court will always give you the 3 years. You may have some other point in time where the court finds it might be a good transition location. For example, if your children are transitioning to a different school, or if your children have been in the school for a certain amount of time, but now they're going to go to middle school or high school and you can move on, that might be a better break in time for the court. So the maximum amount of time the court will order is 3 years, but that does not mean that that is the minimum amount of time the court will order. However, you and your partner can agree on an extended use and possession period or a more defined use and possession period. If you're going by agreement, you and your spouse can work out what the terms are regarding how long they may or may not stay in that home. You can agree that your former spouse can stay in that home up until your youngest child is 18. You can agree on the exact time frame for when they can leave. You can agree that it's use and possession only until the house gets sold. There are lots of ways that you can craft an agreement that might not necessarily be as craftable in a court order.